Hello, I'm Jonathan Higman. I'm the Director of Strategic Development, and I'm here today to give you an update on the main points that we discussed at the board meeting for October, which happened this Wednesday. We started the meeting as usual with a patient story, which is always a really enlightening part of the board. And this one particularly focused on our learning from complaints and gave us some really good food for thought, particularly focusing on the need to engage early with patients and their families to avoid a complaint escalating. And we heard about a specific example, but the major learning for us was exactly that point, that the more that we can get in and understand the complaint and listen to the patient early, the more likely we are to come to a successful resolution quickly. We then moved on to talk specifically for some time about our financial position as an organisation, and you'll be aware that it's challenging financial times. The financial challenge that we are facing is no different than many other organisations across the whole of the NHS, but our deficit as a proportion of turnover is higher than many other organisations. There's a particular focus, and we talked specifically about the turnaround work that we have now instigated with an aim to hit our financial control total for the year, and the benefit of doing that, meaning that we have some further income therefore that comes into the organisation as a bonus for hitting our financial targets, and we've instigated our turnaround plan to do that. We also talked about how we've been working as part of the Somerset system to address the financial challenges across Somerset for the rest of the remaining year. And we are working as part of the system to develop and be part of a system-wide financial turnaround plan. So quite a lot of time on that. We talked specifically about some work that we've been doing with maternity and pediatrics, and specifically the work with Dorset County. And we've recently had an executive meeting with Dorset County to explore areas of joint working with them. So many people will be aware of the ongoing discussions around maternity and pediatrics, but we've also very recently appointed a joint chief pharmacist post across the two hospitals. We've also had some very positive media coverage lately around, or further positive media coverage around the work that we've been doing with Somerset Care at Crookson's Court nursing home. And very recently we've been featured in the journal for the Chartered Society of Physiotherapists. And we're also on BBC Inside Out West programme. And we've also kind of now featured as part of a NICE guidance around good practice for intermediate care, which is all very positive around that development. We discussed the developments around Simply Serve and the process of consultation that we'll be going through during November, with an aim to have that new 100% subsidiary company up and running from the beginning of February of next year. And then we spent quite a lot of time focusing on both our operational and again our financial performance. So we talked very much around the good and strong operational performance that we continue to have as an organisation. So in September we've continued to hit our A&E standard, we've continued to hit the referral to treatment time national standards, and we've also hit all of the cancer standards, and are one of a handful of trusts nationally that's able to have done that. So that's kind of really positive news. And again, then we talked about the work that we're doing to try and secure the financial position of the organisation going forward. And finally, we heard from Yvonne Thorne about the work that's ongoing around our winter plan for this year, and particularly the planning that's happening for the Christmas and New Year period. And I just, at the end of this video, just take the opportunity to encourage you, if you haven't so far, to have your flu jab, because that's clearly an important part of our winter plan and our resilience as an organisation going into the next year. Thank you very much.